Hello everyone and welcome to the kitchen. Today we're going to make together a very traditional French side dish called a ratatouille. Yes, une ratatouille, just like the cartoon with the little rat in the kitchen in the French Parisian restaurant. Well, today the chef is going to be you and me, and we're going to make that very colorful summery side dish. It is easy to do, very easy to make. The longest part is to just get the vegetable ready, peel them, cut them, and then we put them on the stove. That is it. So let me get ready first, change, be comfortable in the kitchen, and then I'm going to walk you through what you need, and we'll get started. So for this ratatouille, you will need all these veggies here. So a few zucchini, these are not too big, so I took 3. Some eggplants, 2 would probably do. Of course, onion and garlic. The colorful thing comes here from the peppers, so try to have a green, yellow, and red. And of course, some tomatoes. This is actually coming from the neighbor's yard. They're gonna be yummy. And to cook this thing, you need olive oil and 2 spices. So this is thyme, and this here is bay leaves, as well as salt and pepper. That's it, nothing else, pretty straightforward. So we're gonna get started. The first thing, so I've already cleaned and washed all these vegetables, so that's done. We're gonna start peeling the zucchini and the eggplant and preparing the onions. And while we do that, I've already put some water here on the stove boiling, because we're gonna have to peel the tomatoes here. So not to waste time, I'm gonna get the tomato started here and start working on the zucchini and eggplants. Alright, next step here, we are going to cut these vegetables. So zucchini and eggplant have to be cut in thin slices, as thin as you can. I'm not a professional cook, so as you can see, I am pretty slow and it's not that thin. It's still gonna be good. So just yeah, thin slices, go ahead, all the zucchini and eggplant. Alright, now that the zucchini and eggplants are done, we can work on the peppers. Some thin. Okay, and then let's try to make some cubes here. Exactly. Don't get your fingers. I've done that already. It's a pretty big and sharp knife. So that's gonna bring our colors to the dish. This yellow, red, and green. Now we're gonna work on the garlic and the onion. Same here, we're gonna cut the onions in dices. All right, onion is ready. Now the garlic. Where is my garlic? Here is my garlic. Very important, the garlic. Gives a lot of flavor to your dishes. After crushing the garlic and peeling the tomatoes, we are ready for the stoves. We'll start on the stove by adding olive oil to the pot, 5-6 tablespoons. Then add the eggplants, stir it all together, cook it for a few minutes before adding the peppers, and then let it cook for 5 to 10 minutes. Alright, how is this going? It is good! Alright, let's stir it a bit. And now we're gonna add the tomatoes and the onion. So, onion here. Alright, all the onion and the tomatoes. Oh yes. And we gotta let it cook here for another 10 minutes, and we need to stir it during that 10 minutes. So we need to stay close. Alright, it's been 10 minutes. As you can see, the eggplants are turning brown. Everything is looking extremely good, except that I'm afraid this is not a big enough pot for me to add all the zucchini. So after transferring everything into a bigger pot, we added the zucchini, garlic, and all the spices. So we need to mix it well, and we're going to let it cook for 30 minutes. We need to continue stirring it during that time. If it gets too dry, you're going to see, normally it's a pretty juicy dish. So if you see it starts to get dry at the bottom, you can cover it up. But yeah, let's check along the way, give it 30 minutes and see how it goes. And we'll be back after these 30 minutes. Right, everybody, we're getting close. Do not forget to stir it. But as you can see, it's looking good. Let's give it a few more minutes. You can either do 30 minutes with some good fire or reduce it to cook it slowly over 45 minutes. Here I'm hungry, I want to have lunch, so I go ahead and cook it well, and the stronger the fire, the more careful you have to be, and you have to stir it. Alright everybody, we are pretty much done here. This is the final product, my ratatouille, ready. I'm gonna decrease, to cook it very slow. And given I'm very hungry, here is my lunch. As I said, it's a side dish. So I got some chicken and that very summery, colorful veggie side dish. Well, bon appetit. And if you enjoy the movie, please share, like, and subscribe. Thank you all for watching. Enjoy.